Give some of them the day off, you've got to give all of them the day off.
We need the graphics team in. They've got far too much to do and they're behind already.
It's not just a question of work.
It's always
Ethel
a question
Stuttgart.
of work.
My father's German.
Yeah, well, with a name like Ethel.
Eyes as blue as a Bank of England fiver. Her voice, Spike, it tinkles.
Tinkles?
Yeah, like...
Voice change?
You know her.
OK, everyone, listen and learn. Now, the week starts here. Don't miss it because it's 7 days till the next one. First bulletin of the week is Tuesday is cancelled. Cancelled, that is, for everyone except the graphics team. There's an evening graphics meeting about the holiday special, Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
We've already discussed the holiday special.
Yeah, but you know how it is. We keep discussing it until everyone agrees with Linda.
It's called getting it right.
Anyway, Tuesday evening graphics team only, Tuesday morning, everyone off. Morning.
Is it? I wondered what the birds were singing about.
Shouldn't we? No. OK, that's all for now. Get buzzing. I want to see everybody working on the hospital story now.
Some evenings she works at Zara's as a waitress. Ooh, Ethel. I was wondering if maybe you could, you know, come with me to Zara's.
Colin, who are you asking out, me or Ethel?
Come on, Spike, I need your help.
Why my help?
Well, you know about girls, don't you?
Are they the ones with skirts?
Linda, you want the shopping centre feature for Wednesday, right?
I want it for tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But that's tomorrow. For what it's worth now.
Come what may, the girl never misses her deadline.
Another happy day in these sad times. That don't make sense, but at least it rhymes. Hi, children.
Where's Colin?
Probably still singing up a lamppost somewhere. He went out with the lovely Stuttgart last night. You seen the lovely Stuttgart? Mug like a ball of custard. Breath so bad it sticks to her face.
How can you talk like that this morning?
Talking's easy, sir. You should try it. It's just like writing, only louder.
Call it Spike.
Hey, I'm cool. I'm so cool I could spit ice cubes.
You're laid back, you're cool. You're so cool you can spit ice cubes.
Colin, I am not asking her out for you.
I'd come with you if you were nervous.
Right, who took the lid off my Tipex? It's gone solid.
Can someone tell me how many Zs there are in Xerox?
The meeting has just been moved to Wednesday. It's Tuesday that's been cancelled.
OK, let's get started.
Still say we're making too much fuss about this.
Spike, we are trying to work out what happened on Monday night.
By looking at Monday day?
Yes, it's important to me, to you, to all of us, for the future.
No more cancelled Tuesdays.
Right, let's start. 8 o'clock Monday morning.
Excuse me. I was wondering if you had a chance to read that stuff I gave you.
Stuff?
I gave you some material I'd written last week, remember? You said you'd read it.
Oh, right. Was it something I asked you to do?
No, actually, I'm on the graphics team.
Well, then why have
As
you...
I told you, I think I'll be better used on the writing team. Have you managed to have a look at my work yet?
Well, I'm sure I've had...
I asked because it's still in the tray where you put it when I gave it to you.
May I ask how you knew it was there? Under that pile?
You were away from your desk. I had a look. Can I ask if you've read it?
You went through my tray?
I'm sorry, but I'm getting a little sick of doing nothing here but drawing little pictures for Julie Craig's graphics team.
David, saw some of that cartoon stuff you did for Julie. That's really good.
Kenny,
I don't think you've met David properly, have you? David Jefford's been with us a couple of weeks.
we're getting to know each other.
Anyway, I think Julie wants you because she's doing some roughs for the special. Better not keep the lady waiting.
Who is he?
Who isn't he? Son of the owner of Farmdale's, the factory that makes the sports equipment. Family friend of the mayor's.
A jerk.
Yeah, a jerk, but a rich jerk. A well-connected jerk.
Is that why you interrupted me? I had some really cutting remarks lined up.
Linda, remember, it might be nice to be smart, but it's smart to be nice.
You always spoil my fun.
What are assistant editors for, eh?
You were right. A jerk.
So what happened next?
When you were talking to David, that must have been about the time when Tiddler arrived with the paper.
Fraz, have you seen this?
Why, have you lost it?
Get it. Spike.
I'm not Spike, I'm Esther. Okay, Count. This is ours.
Sarah, it's important.
In you
Tiddler,
can-
I'm busy. I've got to be in school in half an hour and I've got a lot of work to finish. Can you just listen? Dear Editor, I write to complain about some of the recent activities of the Junior Gazette.
What?
While it is quite commendable that such a venture exists for young people, it is surely unfortunate that it has led to, amongst other things, regular truancy from school.
Oh, no. There are forged absence notes so that students who should be at school can work for the paper, and even homework copies are circulated among the Junior Gazette staff to save them time for their other activities.
Oh, no. Nor do the financial dealings of the junior paper bear too close an inspection. In particular, the activities of one Colin Matthews, who has several times been in serious trouble for various illicit commercial ventures.
Oh, dear.
In conclusion, I think that at the very least, the activities of the Junior Gazette merit close inspection.
Name and address not provided. Do you normally publish letters from people who won't even give you their name?
No, unless it's a particularly interesting letter, or has an unusual angle on something, or provides information I wasn't previously aware of.
How do you know one word of that letter, that anonymous letter, is true?
I don't. I'm just hoping it isn't.
Do you know what really gets me? It's all such total lies. Such total, utter lies. Kenny, no more absence notes or homework copies. Kerr's on to us.
It's the ideal time to phone. She's just out of bed. She's just thinking of going off to school. She'll be so off guard, she'll even say yes to you.
But I've tried phoning. It's always her father that answers. He's so German. Just want to give him my name, rank, and number.
You watch too many films, Colin. It's ringing.
Be her father, I know it.
Just be cool and be calm and go for it.
It'll be her father. He's so German. Hello. Oh,
Kyle, he says.
Was that relevant?
Well, it was very funny.
Funny. Could somebody explain to Brain Donor at the end of the table there why it is we're here?
Come on, let's just stick at it. What was the next thing to happen?
I suppose the next important thing was when we found out who wrote the letter.
File on David Jefford.
Is there anybody who doesn't get into my desk tray?
Not really. We're thinking of holding office parties there.
Sounds like you already do. So what's the Golden Boys stuff like?
Well, it's mostly commas. Dull, slow, pompous. Do you want a sample? Dear Editor, I write to complain about some of the recent activities of the Junior Gazette.
He wrote that. And he didn't even tell me.
Wrong, he did. You've had that folder on your desk for, what, a week now. You had your chance to stop him.
Are you blaming me?
I think David Jefford's blaming you, Linda.
But why? What for?
Well, don't ask me. I'm just the assistant editor around here.
Thank you, Terry. David, Mr. Sullivan wants to see you. In his room.
Yes, miss.
Hi. I'm Mr. Sullivan.
You really did that? You skipped the class and pretended Sullivan wanted to see David.
Yes.
And people say you're not a fun kid.
Leave it out, Spike.
So what then? You asked David about the letter?
And that's when it started to get nasty. When I asked him why.
Because it's true, there are forged absence notes. You do give out homework copies.
Not anymore. And only ever when we absolutely had to keep the paper going.
You could have told me that before I sent the letter. You had the chance, if you bothered to look at my work.
Have I got this right, David? I'd have read the letter, and then I'd have read your stuff. And I'd have said, hey, Dave, some pretty neat stuff here. Why don't we get you on the writing team? Oh, and while we're at it, Dave, why don't we just forget about sending that letter? And you just said, sure, Linda, I don't need that letter anymore anyway. You were trying to blackmail your way into working for the Gazette. Do you know how sick that is? What I don't understand is why.
I'm sick of being ignored.
You've only been on the paper 2 weeks.
It's long enough to be ignored.
Well, it didn't work anyhow. The letter was published, and so what?
Do you know who reads the Gazette? The headmaster.
She'll be coming out of that classroom just there. The blonde.
Why didn't you tell me she went to the same school as us in the first place?
Just wait over here, okay?
This is insane, you know that, don't you? Ethel?
Yes?
Hi. Listen, I got this friend. Well, he was kind of wondering, if you was free tonight.
You don't have to be shy.
What?
Friend.
No, really, I'm asking for a friend.
You're Spike, aren't you?
Yeah, but I got this friend anyway.
I never thought you'd be so shy.
Look, honestly, I am asking for a friend. Colin!
I don't see any friend.
Well, he's around that corner. I'll show him to you. Come on, I'll show you. Colin! Colin! Can you believe it? The guy can talk money out of anyone, but can he ask a girl out?
I think we're getting off the subject again.
It's just a bit of light relief.
Spare me.
That was the idea.
Look, where'd we got to? What did you do next?
I wanted to find out more about David. Maybe find out why he was acting the way he was. And I knew he had Sullivan for English.
So you went to see Sullivan?
Linda, how do you always know when I'm in there?
Every morning interval without fail. You must have a heavy breakfast.
Perhaps I ought to change my toilet.
David Jefford, you take him for English, don't you?
Yes?
He's a jerk, isn't he?
Is this a discussion or an opportunity to agree with you? Or don't you recognize the distinction?
He's a golden boy. He's got everything. And despite that, he's making big trouble for the Gazette.
A golden boy?
Yeah, he's loaded, isn't he?
Oh, don't categorize people, Linda.
Linda Day! Linda Day, where were you a second period? You weren't in your class.
Why'd you ask?
The headmaster wanted to see you.
What's this, Linda?
Big trouble from the golden jerk.
Well?
It's just an anonymous letter, sir. If there was a word of truth in it, maybe there'd be a name at the foot.
If I find one shred of evidence to suggest these allegations are true, it'll be the end of the Junior Gazette.
You couldn't do that.
I shall be making a full inquiry into this matter, and so help me, Linda. I'd better not find that you've been lying to me.
No proof, no problem.
Photocopies of absence notes, photocopies of homework answers, details of when they were used and by whom. Problem.
Now, this time, you ask her.
Yeah, but she's going out with you now.
Relax. I told her about my incurable disease. Just get round there and knock her dead.
Yeah, but...
Look, you gotta have confidence, Colin. Concentrate on your good points. Think of what a bargain she's getting.
Yeah, I like that. My good points.
That's right. And then go, go, go.
What are my good points?
Well, you're good with money. You're great with money. That's it. Just think money.
Yeah, money.
Say it. Money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
Just keep thinking. Money, money, money. Now go around there and knock her dead.
Right.
You can do it.
Money, money, money. Ethel.
Yes?
Ethel.
Yes?
Do you want some money?
I think we're getting off the subject again.
Don't you guys find this funny?
No, not just now. Not today.
Okay, Linda, where'd we got to?
Shouldn't we talk?
You talk if you want to.
I think you're getting the wrong idea about me, you know.
You mean you're not blackmailing me?
I don't think of it as blackmail. Look, I love working on the Gazette. I think it's the best thing about this town. I just want to be a part of it.
You are a part of it.
A real part of it.
So if you can't be a real part of it, you'll destroy it, right?
It's got me on the writing team, hasn't it? Hasn't it?
Have I got a choice? Yeah, it's got you on the writing team.
Hey, great, that's great. Hey, listen, I've got some ideas you're going to love. I can't wait to tell you about them.
Try. I've got to get some lunch.
Well, tomorrow at the newsroom, then.
Tomorrow's cancelled.
Well, whenever. Look, you're not going to regret this. I'll leave you to it, then. See you Tuesday. Oh, no, I forgot. There isn't going to be a Tuesday.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money?
Money.
The hell I will.
Am I very late? I phoned to say I would be, but no one answered.
Yeah, we're not answering the phone. Could be the school looking for us.
So, how was the big date last night?
Don't talk to me about women. Complained all night she did. I wasn't wearing the right clothes. We didn't go to the right chip shop. She didn't like the film we went to see. No more Ethel Stuttgarts for me.
Colin.
To think, I almost paid for her meal as well.
Colin, do you know why we're here?
I was wondering.
I mean, you haven't heard about David?
Heard what? Has he backed down?
Last night, after we'd been to see David, he took his father's shotgun, put the barrel in his mouth.
He put a loaded shotgun in his mouth. Was it loaded?
Not after he pulled the trigger.
He's dead.
Well, he sure didn't miss at that range.
Spike!
You mean he killed himself right after we went to see him? Right after?
That's what they reckon.
But last night we didn't say anything, did we?
Is this all David's dad's garden?
Estate.
My dad's got an estate, only it's a car. Hey, if David's this rich, maybe we should let him on the writing team.
Yeah, well, all things considered, I think it'll be an easier solution.
No way, Kenny. I'm not being blackmailed.
What, even if it means the end of the Gazette?
It won't. That's what I'm going to tell him.
Fine, but why did we all have to come? I've got a date later tonight.
You're my moral support. If I'm about to put a bomb under the Gazette, I want you all standing on it with me.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, we'd just like to say we were glad you thought of us first. Oh, hi.
Your father said we'd find you here.
You mean he actually knew where I'd gone? I didn't think he knew I existed.
Listen, we could come back sometime when you're not armed. I mean busy, not busy.
Just shooting some rats, you know, passing the time.
Yeah, I'm a big Beatrix Potter fan myself.
So what's all this then, a story conference?
No. And if it was, you wouldn't be in on it.
What do you mean?
What I agreed to earlier. Forget it.
But you promised.
And if that means you're going to try and finish the Gazette, fine, try. And then try living with yourself. But you're not blackmailing me, David. No way. No how. One thing I will do for you. I forget this ever happened. You're still welcome on the paper. You're still welcome to submit material. One day, if you're good enough, you might even be welcome on the writing team. But that's as far as it goes, David. No further. And before I see you again, do a bit of thinking. Think what kind of person goes telling on his friends. Think what kind of person tries to blackmail people. Think what kind of person you are, David. Because I have to tell you, right now you're not nice to know.
So I turn up at the Gazette and all is forgiven, is that it? I just sail in on Tuesday with a smile on my face.
Well, not Tuesday.
Yeah, of course. There isn't going to be a Tuesday.
Well, do you think he got the message?
Right between the eyes.
You must have bagged a rat.
Linda! Better leave her to it. Know what she's like.
You guys are just amazing. You let her skip a whole day of school so she can sit there and work out that she's to blame for that jerk killing himself.
Well, you weren't much help.
You're so dumb it's coming out your ears. I was trying to change the subject.
Maybe we are all a bit to blame.
Oh, talk sense. How you meant to know a guy's thinking of committing suicide? Because he's got a pet lemming? Blaming yourself is stupid, Linda. Really stupid. It's a fact of life. You can't confess to a suicide.
Answer me one question. Do you really think David Jefford killed himself because you told him he wasn't a nice person? From what I've been able to learn, David was a rather lonely boy who didn't get on with his parents. A lot of things happened to him before he pulled that trigger. I don't think you were one of the more important. If you want to learn something from it, Linda, learn this. Be careful what you say to people. It might be the last thing they hear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Something else to keep in mind. He didn't kill himself because of you. Understood?
Understood.
Good. I phoned the school and told them that you're here and what's happened. They're not expecting you in.
Thanks.
How are you feeling? All right?
I'm fine.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Walk you home?
If you want. Dear all, after what happened yesterday and my part in it, I don't think it would be right for me to continue as editor of the Junior Gazette. To be honest, I don't think I could ever face it now anyway. Thanks to you all for your support. Apologies to anyone who feels I've let them down. Please also convey my thanks to Mr. Kerr. My very best wishes and all my love, Linda.